Well, hello everybody. How are you? Welcome to Solutions with Aquarius Rising Africa. And it is wonderful Wednesday. We have Bryce with us today. I'm hoping that THEA may or may not be joining us, but we will see if she pops in. Wonderful. So we are back today. And gosh, I've just got a notification, and Bryce and I were just talking off air. Greece is on fire. Greece is on fire now. I mean, that's just horrific news. We were watching, well, I was just chatting with Jesse earlier on, also on Solutions, and we were actually just doing the whole Hawaii fires and the powdery stuff that is now on the ground, the same as what it was 5 years ago with the California fires and stuff like that. Greece on fire, Australia not too long ago. What was it, about 3 years ago? I think Australia had such bad fires. Listen, yeah, we had terrible fires in 2017, June 2017. Man, oh man, this whole garden route burnt down. I knew so many people who lost their homes and all their possessions, and horses were running down the highway on fire. I mean, gosh, people, this is crazy. Okay, let's send good vibes out to everyone. It's crazy times. We are certainly under siege, that's for sure. So let's just put our prayers and our good wishes out there to everyone right now. You know, it's so sad because, I love for those of you who know, the Hawaiian sacred prayer, the Ho'oponopono, which is absolutely one of my favorite healing tools to use, right, is the Ho'oponopono. And it comes from Hawaii, it's a sacred prayer from Hawaii, and it goes, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And it's really there's a lot more in depth to that prayer than what it just is. I was teaching it to one of my groups that I'm doing at the moment, and we've gone into the Ho'oponopono. And it's really, really, it's an amazingly powerful, subtle tool. And, they are so spiritually advanced, those people that live in these amazing, that live in these amazing small islands and stuff. The first people of Africa as well, all of this stuff, not just Africa, Australia, all the first people are under siege at the moment. They really are trying to destroy our sacred lineage. So let's please just keep everyone in our prayers and in our thoughts, because these are indeed trying times.
And
the whole object. Yeah, carry on. Sorry.
I have, as you're saying that, I will remind, if you guys saw, I did a catch-up video with our friend Tamara in Australia, who is a spiritualist, and she actually studied in Hawaii. That's where she got her education. And so she's very familiar with the kahunas, and we talked about Pele, which is their that volcano fire goddess, and we talked a lot about that. And she also mentioned that Hawaii, the 7 islands, represent the chakras, and that I'd never heard that before, and it was fascinating. And I have a recording that she sent me of some chants that I'm actually going to put onto a YouTube, just of the chants, and so people can download it and play it in their own home. There is obviously so much more going on than meets the eye. And as I was saying to you, Chanti, the silver lining in all of this is, I think a lot of people who have kind of been in denial about the fact that we are under siege are now starting to get it, that we are under siege. And I know in the United States, the administration that's in charge right now, I don't know what I can say on YouTube, a lot of people who are not as aware as we are starting to get pissed because Hawaii is part of the United States and our leader is not doing anything or making any comments. Isn't even saying, our prayers are with them. He literally said no comment and went on vacation. And so I think that the silver lining in all of this is that other people are starting to figure this out, that maybe we weren't so crazy this whole time. And that there is something, and for the people of Greece, I mean, it's interesting, they're attacking places. Greece is a peninsula, but Maui is on an island. They're going for these places where there's not a lot of recourse. There's not a lot of places to go, to escape. And so, it's time for all of us to look alive, I guess, and to just make sure we've got each other's backs, because we don't know what's coming next, or who's coming next, or.
Absolutely. Wow. It really does feel like an episode of the Hunger Games, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's interesting. I was speaking to someone a while ago. This was like years ago, and we were talking about all the great fires that have happened, the famous fires that have happened in our world. Like, you have the famous Chicago fire, you have the famous fire of London. What was that, 1666? You had the Atlanta fire. So the Atlanta in the Civil War, whatever, we don't even know, idea, whatever that is, whatever that was. Sherman literally came and burned down. If you ever watched Gone with the Wind, they have a big scene of Atlanta on fire and people trying to get out of the city. And when Atlanta was rebuilt, they didn't, if you go to New York or any big cities, it's on like a perpendicular grid. Atlanta is not like that. Atlanta's streets, so traffic is really bad because we don't have because we kind of grew out of that rubble. And we've spoken about that. Like, if they were to start another fire here, what would be our escape route? Because if you go back historically and look, when these big fires happened, they all kind of happened around these big events and these big timelines. And so it kind of makes you start to wonder, like, what is going on here? And were any of these fires accidents, or were they on purpose? Was there something going on? And so, it's like Mr. Fox says, with the negative side, they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop until it's over. They're not going to surrender, because to surrender is to be of service to another human being. That would depolarize them. And they're doing this intentionally. They're picking this path intentionally. And so it's our job to take care of each other and look alive and, understand. I love that, Chanti, that we are under siege. That's what's happening. We are under siege right now. The world is.
Yeah, absolutely. Humanity is on so many different levels, and it's been amped up since the zippity doodah day.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that, right? But that's when it's really been amped up. I mean, that was like closing in, bringing in the ranks,
And
just closing in on it.
I think I mentioned on our Monday show, if you guys go to the Instagram account, DC Drano is his name. There's a video of Mr. Gates having a bit of a temper tantrum because it didn't work. The zippity doodah didn't work. Not many people took it, right? And so they're freaking out. I think like 72% of Americans declined it. And so they're panicking because nothing worked. And so they're getting pissed, and they're going to, when you back a wild animal into a corner, what's it going to do? It's going to attack.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And that's what's happening. And that's what's happening. Hello, THEA.
Hello, ladies. Thank you. You get to see my Venus retrograde haircut, guys.
It's cute.
This is my DIY skew.
Well, it's pretty dark there where you are. I can't quite figure out if you've got a new haircut or if you're wearing something around your head.
No, it's a new haircut.
Oh, wow, cool. Good time to have a haircut, right?
No, not during
Cool.
Venus retrograde, I guess.
Okay, I think let's get on with it. Sophia Code, number
Yes.
5,
Number
Mary
5.
Magdalene, part 2.
This is a long
Cool.
initiation. I was double checking it this morning. This is a good one. And then we've got Kuan Yin next, which, whew, that's a doozy.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
Cool. Are you going to go first, Bryce?
Sure. If you guys want me to, I will go first.
Absolutely.
All right.
Sorry, I'm just getting rid of some trolls here.
I noticed we had some trolls. That means we're doing something right.
Seriously, I don't understand people. If you don't like what we put out, and if you don't enjoy our topics,
Don't watch.
please just toddle off. Really. I mean, you make an embarrassment out of yourself. Leonie Vivier, and that looks like a South African, and I know that name. Ek gaan vir jou kry, sussie. Wag tot net hierna. Ek gaan vir jou stalk daar op Facebook. Ek gaan vir jou lekker stalk.
No idea what you just said, but sounded cool.
Don't worry. I'm telling you, I'm going to find out. No, from Facebook, that name. Leonie Vivier.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what's so bad about us expressing our support for people who are in a tragic situation right now? People just want to troll.
Yeah.
It just, you know, and that's the thing about having a platform is people who are, let me tell you guys before, you guys are going to have to laugh at this. So I had some big interviews before we get into this. This is just shows you how wounded people are and how people who are not aware of their wounds project irrational shit onto other people. So you know how on YouTube you can pay for this premium service where you don't get commercials, right? So you pay YouTube and they take all the commercials. Well, apparently this person was watching one of my videos and commercials appeared. And so they took it out on me. Like there was some big conspiracy. Like I had like messed up. And I'm like, I basically messaged underneath it and was like, maybe your card got declined. You know, so people will take that grossness they feel in their own hearts and put it on to us, those of us on YouTube, because they're hidden by their handle name. And so yeah, it's definitely
it's the anonymous. You sit behind an anonymous picture and an anonymous account, and then you sit there and you trash talk people.
I know we're the ones we're the ones putting our names and our faces out there. They're the dipshit cowards that can't even show their face if they're gonna say awful things but not even show their face. So they're just the cowards. It's fine. So anyway, speaking of someone who wasn't a coward,
Chanti, sorry, the way to pronounce that name is Leilani Verveer. That's how you pronounce the name. The one you blocked.
Nee, dis Leonie.
Ja.
Dis nie Leilani, dis Leonie. Leonie Vivier. Vivier.
Yeah. Well, in Afrikaans.
Isn't it Dutch pronounced Vivier? Verveers. Okay, well, I was giving her a nice pronunciation for a surname.
Yes.
A little bit French. Vivier sounds a whole lot better than Verveers. In South Africa, we snobbish like that. The more English your name is, the cooler you are.
Mary Finney, is it Mary Finney? Where did you say DC Drano? It's on Instagram, Mary. Instagram. He has a really big account. It's got a few million followers. I don't know how to put the link in the chat, but if any of our viewers, I know some people were talking about it. Yeah, it's a great account. Mary, he's hysterical. And it was a video. It's one of the recent posts of Mr. Gates having a temper tantrum. It's fantastic. So absolutely go. He's great. I've been following him for a very long time. Before I was even on YouTube, I was following his account. He follows more politics, but he does get into like he doesn't get into like conspiracies, but he definitely talks about how this was tyrannical, all that kind of stuff. So he's great. And there's a lot of great ones on there on Instagram. So absolutely, that's on Instagram, guys. So he's not on YouTube, he's on Instagram. So anyway, so trolls aside, should we get going with speaking of people who were trolled, Magdalene has probably been the most trolled historical biblical character. I mean, they sold us that she was a prostitute for a really long time.
Yeah.
She wasn't. So she was trolled like crazy. So should we get started with Key Code 5, the Magdalene initiation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this is accessing your inner angels of self-mastery. I now prepare a ceremonial space within and around me for transformation. I call forth concentric circles of shimmering pearlescent white and pink light to surround me. I am now centered with these concentric circles of light standing at the gateway of the beautiful temple within me. I am now in ceremony, free from the constructs of space and time, where instantaneous healing and divine knowing exist. In the temple, there are mighty white marble pillars, Each white marble pillar represents an essential quality of the Holy Spirit within me. The closest pillar to my left is inscribed in light language as the pillar of perfect love. The closest pillar to my the closest pillar to my left is inscribed in a light language as the perfect pillar of love. The closest pillar to my right is inscribed with the pillar of perfect peace. These two pillars frame the temple scene before me. Beneath my feet, the cool white marble floor gleams with living veins of gold. The white marble floor expands beyond my perception. I deepen in my stance to access more details about this temple through the feeling intelligence of my feet. As I stand upon the marble, my feet soak in the subtle sensation that is breathing. My toes curiously surrender into the rhythmic breath, rising and falling within the stillness of stone. The feeling intelligence of my body recognizes that this is my Holy Spirit breathing the breath of life within the white marble floor. I welcome the fresh perspective of my Holy Spirit to now fill my awareness with every breath in and every breath out. I feel the breath of life breathing beneath me. I feel the breath of life breathing within me. I feel the breath of life breathing before me. At one with this breath of life, I am now aware. I am standing in the perfect temple of my holy essence. Directly ahead of me, I take note that at the center of my temple, the white marble floor flows into a formation of 3-tiered steps. This marble stairway encircles a wide pool of still, pristine water. As I look upon it, the still waters quench the thirst of my soul. Unlike any experience of water that I have ever had before, I feel compelled to know everything about this body of water. I deeply drink from the pool with my eyes to learn more. Standing at the temple entrance, I take several steps forward to focus my sight closer into the pool. With every step forward, I feel my presence being felt by others. Stepping out from the pillars, parallel to my left and right side, I am now greeted by 2 loving angels. From the pillar of perfect love emerges a beautiful feminine angel who smiles upon me with a warm radiance and gentle kindness. Her arms are open wide to welcome me. A gold pink energy emanates from her body as an aura of loving divine light that instantly travels into my heart. She is the angel of perfect love. From the pillar of perfect peace emerges a beautiful masculine angel whose bright, steady gray eyes kindly smile into my own. Beneath the canopy of this twilight blue wings, our eyes lock into an unflinching gaze of transcendent, cooling peace. He smells like sweet spring rain and lightning. He is the angel of perfect peace. Welcome to the great inner temple of your own holy essence. We are your inner angels of perfect love and peace that always abide within you. Thank you for receiving us today. As you receive our presence, you are actually engaging with the divine qualities of your own Holy Spirit. For we are but emanations of your true self. Why am I here, I ask? In silent response to my question, the angels deftly move to now stand side by side with me. They each take one of my hands into their own. Above my head, her golden pink feathers overlap with his twilight blue feathers as their angel wings stretch to surround me in a loving embrace. Together we stand as a trinity and peer at the distant waiting pool of still, pristine water. The angels speak as a unified telepathic voice that I can hear in my mind through the touch of their hands holding mine. They speak directly to my awareness with an eager response to my question. The angels speak. Your body is asking for you to understand that it is a highly loving and responsive supercomputer. Yet, it does not want to be held responsible for the outcome of your life. Your body knows that its purpose and its functions are designed to tell the truth of your higher self by providing moment by moment intuitive biofeedback that acts as an emotional navigation system for making conscious choices of alignment. Speaking of trolls, this is a perfect reading for that, because that's the reaction the body is telling them, that there's something, or you, when you're triggered, that there's something to be brought. We talk about that all the time. So yeah, it's love, and it's just saying, hey, wait, you're out of alignment, right? The neurological biofeedback of your body is extraordinary. It accurately and instantly tracks every thought that you are thinking, even before a thought is fully formed, with correlating emotions. Before a self-criticizing thought has finished its biting remark about you, a physical pain or contraction can be felt within your body as emotional discomfort. Likewise, a positive thought about yourself will help open and expand the wings of your heart before that thought is even formulated into words. This emotional feedback creates a magnetism towards what you want and a repulsion towards what no longer serves you. Your body is perfectly designed to provide you with emotional biofeedback about how you are aligning with and following through on the divine guidance of your higher self within every present moment. Yet, your body is often blamed as the creator of both your pain and pleasure. It is time
I want to just halt there.
Yeah.
Right there, if you don't mind, for a minute.
Absolutely.
Because it's so true. Your body's, you know, how often do I hear people say, and as a healer, I've heard people say this over the years, my body has failed me.
Yeah.
My body has betrayed me. I'm like, goodness me. Your body has done no such thing. Your body's manifesting that which has been within you on an invisible level. Whether it's this life or the past, right? Past lives. Sometimes we carry in the genetic memory that we choose to work, that we choose to work with again in this life. But absolutely, your body is most certainly not to be blamed. Your body is the most beautiful barometer you'll ever possess, the most intelligent gem you'll ever possess. It's the direct manifestation of your spirit. It is your spirit in physical form. Can't be another way. Can't. You know, when we look at what the Luciferians are doing, right? When they're now, because we're now hearing more and more, like literally they take in these lower rung demonic entities that are too low vibrating to create their own bodies, right? So that's why they require that human beings that are not in their power yet sell their soul for money, power, fame, fortune, whatever it is, right? But there's one thing they want, and that's the soul, right? So they don't have that. They don't have the consciousness. So when we understand what that is, because now what they do is they take that soul and then they attach it to one of these steampunk AI spider, whatever it is, concoction they've created. So they're doing that. I mean, that is the separation. You see, we've got to invert everything. They've inverted everything. Because I always say, think of God as the sun and we are the rays. Each one of us is a ray of God's light, all driven by the same centrifugal force, but expressed uniquely and individually. So every ray has the same energy, right? It's created from exactly the same thing, but expressed uniquely and individually, right? So we have the capacity and the ability to be masterful creators, right? So when we decide to come to Earth, we can talk about the spirit that operates on 99 dimensions, basically infinity, right? 9 is an infinite number. So when we come to Earth, we literally slow down. You slow down and you transmute, you become meat suit. So that's why you have around 30 trillion cells in your body. One cell contains enough information to write 1,000 books of 600 pages each. One cell. That's how intelligent you are. But you have to access that through aligning with your creator, with God, and by remembering your name. You see, only you and God know your name. And when God calls your name and you hear it, oh boy, you cannot help but respond and run with open arms. That's alignment. Now, when you're out of alignment, you're not going to feel that connection. And that's what the splitting. Remember, they split, they'll take that soul with that concocted body, merge it. That's not what God does with us. So if AI is doing that, please know that Creator God is not doing that. It's one. Think of the sun with billions of rays. Every one is a ray, all right, from the centrifugal mothership, if you want to call it that, energetically, okay? And then all of us are expressions of God's creation. We are one. That's how it means. We are one. And when we realize and remember that, we understand how unique and precious the body is. The body is designed to heal itself. And when you understand that, and I will guarantee that because I've done it, and I've worked with people who have done it. I've literally assisted people from the afterlife, or they've literally died, and with God's permission, they got life again. And that's all I'm going to say. So, you can spark that flame. You can spark that fire. And when you understand how powerful you are as a spirit, you understand how powerful your body is and how important your body is and how precious your body is. And instead of blaming your body for the shit you put into it and it reacts in a bad way, don't blame your body, blame your own actions and change them. Because when you change what you're putting in, and not just physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, right? All of these things fill your awareness, and that's what you're exuding. So when you've got issues with your body, if your body's in pain, it's not there to destroy you. It's there to take you to a deeper level of awareness, because your body, every part of your body means something. And I want to say, I cannot talk about this enough, because when we really get that, the importance of our bodies, yes, it's a temporary vehicle, but wow, what a cool body I got for this life.
It's your
So how are you going to use it?
It's
Where's it going to take you? Yeah. Mine's an amusement park, baby. Mine's an amusement park and a temple. It doubles up.
Lots of surprises that come out of this thing.
It can quadruple up as well.
Well, I mean, and I agree with you. Chanti, we've done. I love this. This is my favorite topics too, because this is the pure essence of really healing, is understanding your relationship to your body in this experience. And for me, I've noticed, like within my own life, that as I get older, I feel like my body actually is getting younger, because I'm learning to love it more. I'm learning to really be into the subtle body, and in return, it's giving me more of its secrets, right? What I'm saying? It's like revealing more of itself to me. And everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Marnie Alton, of her platform, and she's a bar teacher, but she incorporates a lot of these teachings within her bar work. We usually see it in yoga, but she takes it and puts the same. That's why I love her so much. And I'm paraphrasing something she said once, where she was like, if you think about how mean you have been to your body, how mean you've been to your body, how you've gotten mad at your body, you've talked horribly to your body, you've beaten your body up, and yet your body still showed up for you.
Always.
It showed up, no matter how.
And it's so forgiving.
Yeah.
Because all the cells within 28 days will renew themselves. Within a year, your 98% of your body's cells have renewed themselves. Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's truly like, and I will say, if something, I know you guys, I know we've talked about body morphic disorder and all that kind of things. And I've said this before, if this is a new concept for you guys, like this is probably one of the most important lessons that you're here to learn, because it's a never ending lesson, right? Is to really settle into your body and to ask your body what it's trying to show you when the knee hurts, or when, your stomach hurts, or when when something's going on, there's always something to go back and observe there. So absolutely, I love this concept too. And I love that she's talking about this in the beginning of this, because your body, the angels inside of you, which she's saying are intimations of yourself. These are part of yourself, part of your unconditional love, your unconditional peace. We have to, I know Ram Dass speaks about this a lot. Sometimes we have to create a drishti. We have to create something within our mind's eye to bring that focus to, but it's actually an aspect of yourself. And how powerful is that, So I got, even Magdalene, I'm always saying there's a little Magdalene in every girl and every boy. There's a little bit of, even with people like that essence of them is actually a part of you as well. It's, in the shadow work challenges, we say these things, the things about other people that trigger you, that make you mad, or we know those are aspects of yourself. But on the flip side of that, the things that you admire about other people, the light you see in another human being that you think is just so beautiful and that you respect so much, that's also an aspect of you being reflected back to you. I actually have, in our shadow work challenges, I have people write letters, and this is a great exercise for anybody watching. Think of somebody in your life, not a family member, not a partner, just, that's easy. Just somebody in your life, whether that's the woman who bags your groceries at the store, or a person you work with, someone that you really like, that you always smile when you see them and they make you feel really good to see them, and just write them a letter about everything you respect about them, everything you love about them. You can leave it anonymous. I say to write it with a pencil or pen, not on the computer, with your hand, because that's connected to the heart chakra, and then give that person that letter, either anonymously or sign it and put your name on it. And then after you do that, go back home and reflect on everything you wrote in that letter, and take a moment to realize you wrote that letter to yourself. Yeah, true. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, it's a fun exercise to do. It makes me emotional. So yeah, that's something, you guys, if that's an exercise you want to do to feel that love within yourself, find it in somebody else, write them that letter, and then realize that is just yourself reflecting back to you. So, all right. Absolutely. So I'm going to start that paragraph again, because it is very important, this paragraph. Your body is perfectly designed to provide you with an emotional biofeedback about how you are aligning with and following through on the divine guidance of your higher self within every present moment. Yet your body is often blamed as the creator of both your pain and pleasure. It is time to release your judgment and expectations placed upon your body's emotional communication system. The sensations of your emotions are not trying to control your awareness. And I highlighted this. They are simply informing you of what the reality of your thoughts and choices are creating at every present moment. They're just informing you of what the truth is. Your higher self knows every detail about your journey ahead. With the gift of your free will, you can always choose to surrender and receive this perfect guidance of your higher self speaking directly through your body. You also have the choice to blunder and blindly react through the journey of your life, mistaking your body's biofeedback as an attack against you. Therefore, you are here to recognize that there is a single free will choice that must be made every day for you to fulfill your destiny and live in peace. This single choice governs, directs, and guides all other daily choices. Therefore, this choice is the only one that matters. You have come to the great halls of your inner temple to decide, once and for all, that you are finished with the agony and suffering of believing that your body's emotional biofeedback and limited awareness is responsible for the outcome of your life. Further, you are here to decide, once and for all, to take responsibility for the success of your life by actively surrendering to your higher self's overriding presence to fully operate and govern your human body and awareness now. Sounds a little bit like the halls of Amente to me. If you guys join us on Mondays, that's very similar to what Thoth talks about with the halls of Amente. You're in the halls of Amente inside yourself. This single free will choice has the power to inform the motivation and outcome of all your life choices. Choosing to follow your higher self's guidance does not mean subjecting yourself to any judgment or qualifying standards of perfectionist behavior. Rather, surrendering your awareness to be operated by your higher self means that you are on a journey of being mentored by your own divinity. In every challenging experience, your higher self mentors you in the art of responding to life versus reacting to it, guiding you to act with grace and move with purpose by recognizing what information your emotional guidance system is sharing with you. Your higher self also mentors you in how to courageously seek your happiness and fulfill your destiny while exploring the vulnerable and risky landscape of the unknown. In every present moment, your higher self is waiting for you to make this free will choice and surrender to its higher power guiding you from within. Speaking through your body, heart, and emotions, many spend their entire lives resisting this one single decision to trust their higher self in an unconscious battle waged against the greatest potential. True self-mastery comes from honoring this relationship of many aspects of yourself working together as one. The relationship between your higher self and your awareness is that of the inner guru and the inner devotee, the inner teacher and the inner student. Your higher self is the safest teacher for your awareness and body to be operating by, mentoring you in how to take your life choices as a unified field of well-being. Authentic self-mastery is the daily practice of recognizing that your awareness is engaged in a moment-by-moment journey to choose your higher self's reality of divine love over the shadowy illusion of self-terrorizing fear in every present moment. A house divided against itself will not stand. Dividing your awareness to only partly believe in the power of your higher self to guide the outcome of your life is agonizing to both your body and awareness. When your awareness is divided against itself, this eventually leads to emotional, physical, and psychological breakdowns that interrupt the momentous flow of well-being in your life. As your inner angels, we remind you that this decision to allow your higher self to operate your awareness, increasingly guiding you to choose divine love in every present moment, does not require for you to understand or even like how the daily omniscient orchestrations of your higher self are unfolding. There are many initiations of faith ahead in which trusting this greater part of you may feel absolutely foolish or bewildering to your dissolving social conditioning. Remember that this journey of self-mastery begins by navigating one emotion and one experience at a time, which builds an incremental willingness and an increased awareness within every present moment to trust your higher self. Continually calling upon and receiving your higher self's unconditional love for you is essential for integrating and appreciating your heroic journey along the way. Eventually, your commitment creates an undivided, unified field of daily trust, self-acceptance, and self-love within you that opens the space within your body, heart, and mind for your awareness to identify the daily divine guidance flowing to you from your higher self. This is the self-mastery that you are seeking, beyond the mastery of any extraordinary talent or skill. It is the self-mastery of your awareness surrendering to your higher self that allows for you to live an extraordinary life. Today, in your great prayer for self-mastery, you are baptizing your awareness in the holy waters of your true divine essence. You are being initiated by the Holy Spirit within you to recognize the divine blueprint for living as a master within every present moment. May your body, heart, and mind be blessed by the 9 pillars of initiation before you. The angel of perfect love and the angel of perfect peace now motion for me to step forward with them, aligning with the pillar of faith. I now open to receive the angel from my inner being who initiates the first pillar of self-mastery for my awareness to activate the pathway of divine love within every present moment. Across the temple, my eyes now witness a shimmering, winged feminine form arise from the still waters of the holy pool. She floats effortlessly forward to now stand before me, warmly greeting me with her smile. Accompanied by a symphony of tiny bells, her voice announces that she is the inner angel of faith. The angel of faith shimmers with a golden energy that intermittently sparkles with rays of sky blue light. In her right hand is a white staff whose crest topped is carved as a catechus? What word is that? Of 2 interwoven pearlescent white Sophia dragons The dragon's eyes glitter with living sapphires that reflect into my own. Riveted by the dragon staff, I widely smile. The angel of faith joyfully laughs in return, delighted by my intrigue. She leans the staff forward so that I may study the dragon's eyes closer. Animated by my focus, the two dragons spark to life and then turn to face each of my eyes. All right, who's next?
Can I go, Thea?
The angel of faith speaks. As an inner angel of faith, my greatest joy to guide your awareness across the bridge from fear to divine love in any moment. As many times as needed throughout the day, my dragon staff devours the toxicity of negative thinking that arise in your struggles to trust divine love. The caduceus on my staff is a symbol of my healing power. I am an embodiment of relentless faith that seeks to reconcile your awareness to always choose divine love over fear. As your inner angel of faith, I delight in serving on the front line of your self mastery. Every decision to choose divine love begins with catalyzing feelings of hope that uplifts your awareness to consider the quantum possibilities of having faith in divine love. As the angel of faith, I stand with you at the gateway of hope within every choice. I champion your awareness to align with your higher self and trust the divine love again and again. Remember that I am an aspect of your higher self, a messenger and a friend in service to your daily journey of self-mastery. You can call on me at any time to amplify the golden sunlight in your faith. I am always with you. The angel of faith joyfully smiles at me, and she now steps forward with her staff. The Sophia dragons of the caduceus are now fully animated, moving as as a unified field of the angel of faith. In a breath of life, I feel the white starlight of the Holy Spirit move across my body. The angel of faith blesses and consecrates me, my crown, my third eye, my throat, my solar plexus, and my root chakra to be filled with the divine love. Resting the staff upon my heart, the angel of faith and her mighty dragons breathe a new awareness of purpose and power and faith into my being. I breathe the fresh breath of faith. In resonance of its high vibrations, I exhale my resistance to divine love. The angel of faith dissolves into my solar plexus chakra as a golden and sky blue sparkles of empowering energy. So this is very powerful stuff. Wow. Um, I now open my human awareness to accept the inner angel of faith as an activated aspect of my higher self. We are one. My two angelic guides of perfect love and peace now motion for me to step forward and stand at the pillar of trust. I now open to receive the angel of my inner being who initiates the second pillar of self mastery for my human awareness to accept and remember the pathway of divine love within every present moment. Across the temple, my eyes now witness a tall masculine form arise from the still waters of the holy pool, moving with broad musculature. He confidently walks across the water without rippling the surface. His wings are white and iridescent gold sheen. His broad form is fitted with the denim overalls of his long brown hair frames a happy face. I marvel at the humanity of his angelic presence. With ease long stride the angel now arrives to stand before me with a raised hand of greeting. The warm timbre of his voice instantly puts me at ease as he announces himself. Sure, I picture that I saw my stutter by picturing this beautiful angel, guys.
Yeah.
The angel of trust speaks. I am the angel of trust. After the successfully pass over the bridge of faith, I am the angel who welcomes you with a trustworthy open arms. I am an ever present guide, supporting you to be courageous and take action when fear would have you chosen otherwise. For choosing trust is a courageous act that is worthy of being acknowledged and supported. In every moment you choose to have faith, there is always divine guidance to follow through on form of your higher self. When faith calls you in action, I am right there with you, rolling up my sleeves, helping you to trust in your personal power to take that next step. I am the emanation of your higher self that values your trust as sacred. As such, I only guide you to trust what is worthy of being trusted. The truth of your divine nature is worthy of being trusted. The true loving thoughts of your Holy Spirit within you are worthy of being trusted. The true voice of your higher self is worthy to be trusted as the component director of your life. In every present moment, you can trust that it is safe to act upon the next step guidance of your higher self. The angel of trust now steps forward and gently places his warm, Colossus hands over my eyes. His powerful healing energy pours through my face, transmuting a lifetime of memories in which I have chosen fearful thoughts over trusting the loving guidance of my higher self. The angelic healing of trust reaches far into my head, vacuum out the vibrations of fear from the medulla oblongata portion of my brain. I feel the vibrations of regretting my past being drawn up from my spinal fluid and released into his warm embrace. A soothing gold nectar of trust flows forward from my inner and from my inner angel, filling those places within me that are now free. My eyes feel increasingly lighter with each surge of golden nectar, fluttering open with the lightness of a feather. My eyes witness the healing hands of my inner angel now dissolving into my awareness. I stand up taller and now feel the muscular of the trust lifting my heart higher. I am now open. I now open my human awareness to accept in the angel of trust as an activated aspect of my higher self. We are one. My two angelic guides of perfect love and peace now motion me to step forward and stand at the pillar of clarity. I am now open to receive angel from my inner being who initiates the third pillar of self mastery. For my awareness to accept and remember the pathway of divine love within every present moment. Across the temple of my eyes, now witness the still waters of the holy pool rise into the form of a lithe feminine angel. Twinkling bells sparkle across the great hall, announcing the sweet arrival of this emerging angel. Her form spins high above the pool and then stops mid-air to lock eyes with me. Mid-air, sorry. I'm Afrikaans. Her skin is translucent. I can clearly see the temple pillars through the sheer form of her angelic body. With wings outlined in shimmery white lines, the angel descends from on high to now stand before me. Her beautiful voice rings through me, heightening my awareness. I am the angel of clarity. A magnetic resonance sweeps through me, drawing me forward to look deep into her blue eyes. I watched as a tiny light bulb emerged from the center of her pupils, drawing my attention to focus on her pristine vibration of presence. The angel of clarity lovingly placed her hands on my shoulders as she speaks directly into my mind. Do you want to take it from here, Shanti, or should I go?
Yes, I think I can. The angel of clarity speaks. I am the aspect of your higher self that is the angel of clarity. When you embody trust, I'm invited to create a calm space within you. It is within this calm space that you can feel my immediate response to your every request for emotional support. I clear out the illusions of self-limiting obstacles so that you may access the relief of ingenious solutions from your heart. As your angel of clarity, I calm your awareness to carefully consider your next step. My presence gently clears the fog of any self-induced confusion. I help you re-establish a clear sense of direction, shining a light upon your true crystalline nature. I always guide your awareness to trust in the clarity of divine love instead of being, overwhelmed by fear. I then guide you to pray, focus, and meditate upon your true intentions as you relax into divine love. I amplify your focus and bless your awareness with clear instructions for the best use of your time, resources, and energy. As your personal coach, I'm a champion for your highest thoughts so that you may experience the clarity of your own self-mastery. With her hands on my shoulders, the angel of clarity transmits her vibrant energy into my body. A rush of clarity pours down my back, cleansing me all the way to my feet. I feel the warm weight of her angelic hands gently dissolving into my shoulders, lifting the heavy weight of my old burdens. I watch as the lightning of her sky blue eyes electrifies my perception. Her illuminated vision now blesses my inner sights to clearly see that my higher self is the best director for my life. I feel the winds of change blow through my body as the angel of clarity dissolves into my awareness. I now open my human awareness to accept the inner angel of clarity as an activated aspect of my higher self. We are one. My two angelic guides of perfect love and peace now motion for me to step forward and stand at the pillar of alignment. I now open to receive the angel from my inner being who initiates the fourth pillar of self-mastery for my human awareness, to accept and remember the pathway of divine love within every present moment. My body feels magnetically drawn down by a great force accumulating within the central pool of still waters. The atomic structure of the entire temple expands to leverage the momentous presence of this great unseen force rapidly building by the moment. All at once, the momentum is released as a mighty arrow of a tremendous angel that shoots up from the still depths of holy water. In a quantum moment, he lands to stand before me with his vast red wings neatly folded onto his back. Although his face is still, his body appears to be moving into every possible direction of quantum reality simultaneously. He laughs at my surprised face and warmly smiles with good cheer to see me. The angel of alignment speaks. I am your inner angel of alignment. I am the angel who guides you to positively focus your thoughts, emotions, and intentions, the single arrow of unified belief directed at the target of your highest possible success. I shot out of the water with great force to demonstrate how the momentous power of your inner alignment leverages wonderful opportunities for your success. I continuously guide you to every tool, resource, knowledge, and intuitive wisdom that aligns you to flow with the guidance of your higher self, leading you to create at your highest potential. I also arrange physical reality to deliver messages and manifestations as encouragement for you to persevere when it may feel challenging to follow through. Let me start that again. I also arrange physical reality to deliver messages and manifestations as encouragement for you to persevere when it may feel challenging to follow through on this guidance. Alignment easily allows for you to receive a wealth of quantum opportunities that you are not capable of achieving through effort alone. Alignment puts the ease back into your every effort, and with this grace, your feet are placed on an accelerated direct path for embodying your self-mastery. The simple, consistent act of choosing to live in alignment with your higher self's daily guidance allows for you to accelerate positive manifestations in your life with an extraordinary momentum. This accelerated momentum spins at the speed of light within the electrons of your DNA. Within this momentum, there's an omniscient intelligence coordinating your aligned actions with a universe of divinely orchestrated synchronicities. Experiencing the satisfying perfection of your alignment, co-creating with reality, this omniscient power of the universe invites you to let go of the resistances and be swept up in this momentous flow of positive energy, taking you where your soul authentically wants you to go. Your life is designed to be radically sovereign. Your life was designed to be a radically sovereign creative experience in which aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions shoots your awareness like an arrow into the joyful power of now. As your angel of alignment, I am acutely focused aspect of your highest self, intentionally aligning and leveraging the greatest momentum for your greatest success in this lifetime. The angel of alignment bows before me in closing. His strong body shoots high into the air above me, dissolving into a waterfall of red and gold light. I feel his highly focused energy descend through my crown chakra and pour down the length of my spine. I feel all my vertebrae eagerly align with fluidity. My body broadens in height, strength, acuity, and wisdom. The red energy deepens my connection with the earth as the gold energy spins as momentum in my heart. I feel the presence of my higher self clearly aligning my awareness to function with greater ease and effectiveness. I now open my human awareness to accept the inner angel of alignment as an activated aspect of my higher self. We are one. My two angelic guides of perfect love and peace now motion for me to step forward and stand at the pillar of reconciliation. I now open to receive the angel from my inner being who initiates the fifth pillar of self-mastery for my human awareness to accept and remember the pathway of divine love within every present moment. Across the temple, my eyes now witness the still waters part as the angel of reconciliation emerges and walks towards me. The waters pile high above her outstretched pink wings, creating a direct path for her to lightly step upon. In her hand, she carries a vessel emanating a white and golden light. A pearlescent white Sophia dragon floats beside her. As they approach me, I feel my heart sigh and open wider. The angel of reconciliation speaks. Dear one, I am your inner angel of reconciliation. In the past, you have often turned away from divine love because you did not believe that you were worthy of receiving it. I am the angel who reconciles your awareness with how deserving you are to receive and embrace a daily reality of divine love. In your heroic human journey of self-mastery, you are now learning how to trust and receive Sophia's flow of divine love in your life once again. All the momentum in the world will carry you nowhere if you do not forgive those past choices in which you denied the love that you deserve to receive, causing you to greatly suffer. I help you remove the unresolved resentment of past choices that obstructs your receptivity and inner peace. Without ceasing, I continually pray for you to readily accept and forgive yourself in every circumstance that you deny yourself divine love. As you practice accepting and forgiving yourself with great regularity, you keep your inner temple clear from all obstacles to your inner peace and the momentum of success flowing into your life. Moment by moment reconciliation with yourself allows for momentum unfolding in your life to feel gentle, even as it increasingly accelerates your journey of self-mastery. As the angel of reconciliation smiles warmly to me, I look into the mirror of her eyes and see a reflection of how I look when I have fully forgiven myself. In this moment, I'm acutely aware of the obstructions within me created by withholding forgiveness from myself. These places feel dark and heavy, and I search my angel's eyes for help. She opens her glowing vessel and scoops out a handful of radiant pink and golden medicine that she lifts up to the Sophia dragon beside her for a blessing. The Sophia dragon gently blows the breath of life upon it, which carries the medicine into all those abandoned places within me that are hungry for reconciliation. The dark obstructions created by my past resistances to divine love now dissolve into clear, warm spaces that are filling up with new vital energy. I'm smiling within, happy to be free of bitter self-judgment, grateful to receive the baptism of my own forgiveness, and delighted to feel this much divine love for myself now. The angel of reconciliation steps forward to hug me in celebration. The Sophia dragon spirals herself around our embrace. I, I feel the strong arms and wings of Sophia consciousness embracing every part in self-acceptance. I feel the presence of the Holy Spirit within me, expanding my awareness to operate beyond the limitations of past regrets. In our blissful embrace, the angel of reconciliation dissolves as radiant pink and gold light that pours into my 7 major chakras. The pearlescent white light of the Sophia dragon tumbles down as divine mother's milk and starlight through my crown chakra, nurturing my heart. Beautiful. Wow. Shall we leave it there tonight?
Yes, I'm going to mark it for us so we know where we pick up next.
Yeah. Page 216 on the...
Yeah. And we'll pick up with the anointing angel next week.
Yeah.
The angel of anointing.
Oh, love it. Wow.
Yes. It's heavy. And this is my second time going through this book, and it's just such an incredible. This I consider the Sophia Code to be my Bible now. Like, this is my actual Holy Spirit. Yeah. You know, it's so self-empowering. It's yes, Dragonfly, the White Sophia Dragon. That's the last one. And I will have to say, my friend Cindy, who is the one that introduced me to the Sophia Code, so you guys can thank Cindy as she's the one that got us all in this book. I did my Muna key write. As Chanti knows Cindy. Cindy's done some shows with us before. I did my Muna key writes. I finished it up with her. She's Peruvian. And when we get to White Buffalo Woman, I smoked my first peace pipe this last week with Cindy. The peace pipe is absolutely an incredible ceremony. And so the next few avatars are the divine women that we have coming. They're bringing aspects of different cultures that, you know, even though I'm from the United States, we have that native culture. We don't smoke peace pipes that much, you know, but to be able to participate in that circle and smoke a peace pipe was actually really cool, a really cool experience.
Awesome. Wow. Yay. Well, looking forward to that again next week. So I want to say thank you to you two gorgeous girls for joining me yet again. And thank you to our amazing viewers. Very cool to have you here. And we shall see you next week. Right? Is there anything else?
No.
Just y'all go out there and be your badass selves. Love your body.
Indeed. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, guys, take it easy. And I shall see you, not tomorrow, it's my mommy's birthday tomorrow, but I shall see you then on Friday. We have Focus on Australia again. And then otherwise next week, Monday, with a lovely BRICE again. Okay, everybody, take good care of you. And again, thank you so much to our beautiful Patreons who support our channel and make sure that the nuts and the bolts are taken care of. And to all of you who've blessed us at any time with the donation, Patreons, like, share, subscribes. Oops, did you see me? Am I still there? Am I still there?
I see you.
I can see myself. There, I see myself now. And thank you so much. Really appreciate you guys. And have a beautiful day or evening or whatever it is, wherever in the world you are. And let's not forget to please keep our prayers with our people and the people that are being hectically struck with fires and stuff right now. We definitely are under siege. So let's just send out lots of prayers of protection and just love and forgiveness. All these things. Cool. Cheers, guys.
Bye.